I just quit my job on the first day. I feel so bad. I had no idea what to do. I just left a note for the manager saying I quit and signed my name. They said my first day I'd get a name tag, watch training videos, and shadow someone. But instead I was just thrown on the floor and greet people. Then when it was my lunch break they didn't tell me how to clock out, so I asked someone who was in the break room and she didn't know either because you need a specific employee code that they give you. I never got one. She said to just write a note, so instead I left a note saying I quit. All of this just for $10 an hour. I've worked previous jobs that actually trained me and paid more. I'm not sure if anyone will even see my note, but I left my walkie on the table and took my stuff and went home. I feel sick. Edit. Thank you so much everyone for the kind words and stories. Definitely helped me feel a lot better about what happened. Biggest workplace regrets I have are the places I knew I should have left day one but didn't. Don't feel sick. You did nothing wrong. Wise move. I once had a job like that. I left at lunch on the first day and never looked back. A lack of training is always a location flag. I've noticed this is a thing with jobs now. Not just me, but pretty much everyone says something similar. Employers say one thing in the beginning to hook you in, and just throw you to the wolves instead without any training. And then they wonder why nobody wants to work anymore. Quit a restaurant like that once. No training, just told me to clock in and get to work. Had to ask kitchen staff how to do everything. Was promised a meal at lunch. Lunch comes and they said, "We can't give you a meal today, we're too busy. Ask when you're about to clock out." Yeeted out like you at lunch and never went back. Didn't even bother to get the $40 bucks for the first half of the shift. Yep, I did this at Rite Aid. They were paying me $13.14 or so. NJ, where my last job was $17.50. As a pharmacy technician in training. Well, they forgot the training part. Threw me in the pharmacy to be around drugs and hand people their prescriptions. I got screamed at because the manager wouldn't take a COVID vaccine walk-in, and then after 6 hours, I asked if I was ever going to take a lunch break and the manager dared to say, "Well, so and so never does. I'm here for like another 2.5 hours. So I walked outside and cried on the phone, and my fiancé told me to quit and he rushed to pick me up and I left a note and never went back. Woman shrugging, light skin tone. I quit a retail job by just not going. I've never understood businesses that treat their employees bad on their first day. Like we don't care. We didn't work here yesterday. You can't just disrespect someone like that and expect them to say, "Oh, it'll get better." You can't start a work relationship off as abusive like that. Smart move. It was not going to get any better. I did this at Arby's. Worked for like a few hours and then just walked out. It wasn't so much the job, but the manager. She was super nice in the interview, and even nice to me during those few hours. But the way she talked to everyone else was a big nope for me. I knew it was a matter of time before she was comfortable enough to talk to me in the same way, and I knew I couldn't work there. Found something else almost immediately that ended up being better pay. Just stay positive and you will find something that's better. Don't feel bad. If it this bad on day one, it would only get worse. There is so much prestige, tax breaks, loan forgiveness, etc. for businesses that you don't actually have to manage people well to make money. These fools want to interrogate poor people asking for food stamps, but businesses can do whatever the hell they want and waste your time and qualify for benefits. You saw the red flags. Get out, is what your instincts told you, and they were right. You should be proud. You were blatantly disrespected and treated completely unprofessionally. Good for you. No. Good for you. It didn't feel right and they treated you like just a body. I'm proud of you. A lot of people would have felt obligated to stay and be treated even worse down the line. Always do what is best and feels right for you. You'll get something better. Look, IDK how old you are, but $10 is it gonna come close to cutting it? That's not even minimum wage. Plus, if that place neglects new hires like that, you absolutely deserve far better. Good for you. I did this Abercrombie & Fitch when I was like 17. It was my first day standing out on the floor by myself for like 45 minutes and realized I had no desire to work there. I literally just walked out of the store and into the mall. A couple months later I got a check for $7.45. Lol, it won't matter in the long run, don't worry about it. Incompetent manager. You got out at the right time. If this is how it starts, you were about to be blamed for everything. Take a deep breath, chill, find another one.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.